Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. You may notice that this screen is a little different than what you usually see at the beginning of a GFW episode, and the reason why is the following right here. A complete RCL tear on Andrew Everett. Now, obviously, he wasn't going to be a big part of Final Resolution, but it's still a hefty blow to take to the roster. So we're gonna perform surgery. That's the reason why I wanted to start this episode early, so we can perform the surgery. After the surgery is done, I will be cutting to Explosion again, just like we usually do. But let's do it much sooner. Okay, it was a complete success. Yay! 3 months. So he'll be back in time for WrestleMania, which isn't our pay-per-view. But he will be back in time for it. He should be back in time for WrestleMania. The fuck was that all about? In time for WrestleMania. So yeah. Jump to Explosion now. And we're on Explosion, everybody. Sorry about that. Took a long time to process getting here. Which you probably didn't notice, so I don't know why. I apologize. Now, we opened the show with a surprisingly high note. The reason for this is LAX relinquished their shots, but they're off screen. I forgot to say that. Sting says LAX relinquished the 93 rating for this segment is because it was a Sting segment, not an LAX segment. I forgot to say that. Sting at the opening of Explosion says, yeah, LAX, last week I said LAX had, just as much right to a world championship match as a group that Homicide has as one person. So since Homicide had his, now it's time for the rest of the group. So the rest of the group will each individually have one shot at facing Ethan Carter III for the world championship. But and last week El Hijo del Fantasma got that chance because they were blindsided with it. But this week LAX, the remaining members that didn't have their shots, came out and said, okay, we don't want it. We want to give it to Homicide. So a Sting comes out and announces, yeah, they relinquished their shots. So it looks like we're gonna have Ethan Carter III versus Homicide at Final Resolution. Then after that we had Taryn Terrell defeat Candice LeRae. Then we had another Dark Pentagon Sanjay Dutt vignette. Ishimori and Petey Williams defeat Desmond Xavier and Rockstar Spud. And then we had Abyss defeat Tyrus. Now, sorry about that. Just fixing my jacket. Fuck me. Don't actually do that. So I will see you when Impact is booked in a little bit, and we will be looking at the Go Home show. I'm very excited to see what comes of this show. Now, we open the show. I've said show 4 times now. Lashley reminding Sting that he deserves a global title shot. He's a worthy contender. He's been champion multiple times. And Homicide has just been running roughshod. He tried standing up for GFW. That didn't get him a guaranteed shot. Now Sting on Explosion said that Homicide deserves a shot. Now Lashley says it's Sting. Lashley says that he himself deserves a shot. Sting agrees. Or as I wrote here, Stoing. Stoing agrees. Sting agrees. So we pre-booked that for Final Resolution, our third triple threat match. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of triple threat matches here. Lashley, Ethan Carter III, and Homicide. Global. Save. Yeah. So after that, we get a 4v4 match. LAX, Ortiz Santana, El Hijo del Fantasma, El Texano Jr. taking on High Impact and the Wolves. Now, the reason for this match is simple. Book match. There will be a 2v2 match. The first 2v2 match will be High Impact versus Ortiz and Santana. Save. Delete that. Let's try that again. It'll be High Impact versus Ortiz and Santana. There we go. Now we do that and add, whoops, caps lock that. Tag for the tag team championships. Now every championship is on the line. We have that. Now book yet another match because there is another match. The Wolves taking on El Hijo del Fantasma and El Tejano Jr. And not only that, the match that we didn't get at the last pay-per-view that I forgot, as Awesome Kong takes on Gail Kim. So this is our final resolution card so far. 7 matches, not too bad. This is misplaced because this is supposed to be after the Kenny Omega match, but Kenny Omega has a match that Austin Aries is going to call, and then we have a 3-way brawl. But here's the match. There we go. Kenny Omega making defense number 4 of the GFW Grand Championship. Let's forget I messed that up. Then we have Cody, who asks Sting for a final resolution match. Sting says, okay, you get the Cowboy, James Storm. So we get that match as well. So you get Cody versus James Storm. 8 matches. Next segment. Rosemary defeated MJ Jenkins with the sharpshooter for a 36 rating. Then we had backstage. Sanjay Dutt was about to get interviewed. Dark Pentagon appeared in the shot, and they just sort of stared each other down, with Dark Pentagon raising the X Division Championship. Both men just looking at each other with a notable amount of respect for each other. So we're gonna have Pentagon versus Dutt at Final Resolution. This is probably the most hyped up match at the event, and it's not even the main event. I might have it main event, actually. I might have it main event Final Resolution. Aaron Stevens defeated Jake Hager. I believe that's what that said, or the other way around, one of the two. Then we had a vignette for the Broken and Abyss and Jimmy Havoc. In the main event, Lashley and Sienna defeated Homicide and Diamante. Ethan Carter third on commentary. We got another 70. It was the other way around. Jake Hager defeated Aaron Stevens. And we are en route to GFW Final Resolution. I'm looking forward to it. Next episode will be Final Resolution. Then 2 episodes after that, we end 2017. We're going to be ending 2017 in just 3 episodes. Maybe we'll get an award. Who knows? Probably not. But I can always hope. See no warnings. I like that. Seeing no warnings. Dark Pentagon also standing up for Grado. Look at that. Pay rise request from Johnny Impact. You know what? Have it. We're losing momentum, which is weird. And yeah. We will be having Final Resolution in just next episode. So in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Don't know what that was. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in whatever I upload next.